Guys, this is Darren here. Today I would like to bring you another new listing at a 3-story bungalow at Subang Heights, Subang Jaya. Let's check the place out. Currently we are standing outside of the unit. This is a 3-story type of bungalow, come with 7 bedroom and 2 small rooms instead. Now, one thing to look about this particular unit is 6,500 square feet and the land area is 60 times 85, which brings up to about 5,100 square feet. Alright, obviously this is a freehold, individual title, and maintenance here is about 280 at least per month. Alright, now this particular unit is pretty interesting, is whereby at the side here, you have a temporary privacy, whereby you don't have any neighbor right at the side here, and same goes to the other side, there's no neighbor. Alright, so let's check the place out. So obviously we reach towards the car porch area. Now here you can park approximately around maybe 2 large cars, and if you want more cars to park inside of the unit, although outside you have a pretty huge road, you can open up a gate and then you can park additional cars here. Now I just want to bring you towards the side here. I mean, there's a lot of space, you see, at the side here. The road is pretty wide. And this house is actually completed at 2021. Yeah, 2021. Yeah, and all, as you can see, all covered with CCTV and everything. Alright. Now for easier maintenance, the previous owner actually, do the turfing, artificial grass. Before I bring you outside, let me just show you the inside first of the house. As you can come in, it's a very large solid wood, hardwood type of door. Yeah, solid wood type of door. So obviously you can either put your shoe rack right at the side here, depends how you want to go about it. And once you come in towards the house, just gonna see you one glimpse. So this place is where again you want to do your own entrance foyer. You can put some chairs, some decoration. If you have prayer altar, you can put it right here instead. And here is another space for a very small shoe cabinet. Alright, just take a look how huge of the door. Now once coming in, you'll be greeted by this living area. Right, all the plaster ceiling has already been done up. It's a very huge space. Yeah, you can see your TV plug there and plenty of huge window, so a lot of light can come in. So this is the, I mean, right now the modern type of bungalow, they come with huge window, yeah, for more light penetration towards the unit instead. So I'll do some little bit of ID work, how it looks like, one is properly furnished. Let me just come here, not show you from this angle. And of course you'll be greeted by a pool right at the side here. Now it's covered just to maintain the cleanness, yeah, but down there is actually a pool, yeah, swimming pool. Okay, very huge living area. And if you hit here will be the ground floor bedroom. Again, huge type of window. This one looks towards the ground, the car park space. This one towards the side. And check out the bathroom. Yeah, the bathroom is very wide, so you can see in terms of tiles here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, almost 7 feet of width just for the bathroom instead. Okay, and at the side here we do have a private lift. So this bungalow actually comes with a private lift and a private swimming pool. I'm not too sure whether my phone can capture the brand. It's actually by niche, and then it's a 4-person 300 kg type of spec in terms of this private lift. Right. Here comes the powder room, but this powder room comes with a shower area, so people can actually shower. Yeah, since this one does not have a window, so that's why there's a ventilation fan being installed for ventilation purpose. Alright, once reaching here, just take a look how much light, how much brightness. Alright, the huge dining area. Now this dining area is actually, this dining table is actually pretty small. Okay? See the amount of space you can put. Obviously you can put 10-seater, no problem about it. Alright, so later I'll bring you the outside first, but we check out the inside. So some water feature, I believe that's where the pump for the water feature as well as for the swimming pool. Yeah, so we have an additional space right here. Normally, especially if you have pets, right, you can have it here, or let's say this space is not big enough for you, you can do your extension right towards the back because our land is actually empty here. Yeah, ceiling is pretty standard. I would say after the plaster ceiling is about 10 to 11 feet, like this, 10 to 11 feet. Alright, and dry kitchen. And come with a huge countertop. This is where you can actually, treat your guests and everything. So I always tell my client how the bungalow is being designed, right? Is the circulation of guests. If you have any party, we have a very, very huge sliding door. This is not the 3-panel type, this is only 2-panel type. So once you open, your guests can grab the drinks, go to the pool, go to the living area. So it's very much accessible. Right, so again, I'll do some interior design, how it looks like. Okay, of course, this white color, you can obviously change it. Yeah, okay, obviously change it to a different color. There's a company to change the lamination on it. And obviously here you can put your fridge, and here by Sincero electric burner. And inside here, look at this massive back kitchen. I don't think you can tell from the video, but if you come in here physically, it's very, very wide. Yeah, very, very wide, huge. Again, huge window. Yeah, and then just want to show you the brand. Hood and Hob is by Alba. Right, Alba. So you got a ventilation window right at the side here. So here's the storeroom that holds the TV box and everything. Maid's toilet, and I guess maid's room. Yeah, the maid's room. So maid's room, not much space, but yeah. So at the side here, you can do your laundry. You can dry your clothes here, right at the side. Okay, so that's all for the ground floor. It's a we call it the U-shaped type of layout, whereby your swimming pool right at the middle. Okay, so let's head towards the second story. Again, this is all proper hardwood type. Yeah, so after a while, it have a lot of, if let's say a lot of scratches, after 10 or 20 years, you can polish it. You will eat out 1 mm and the wood will look brand new, like brand new. Okay, a lot of window. Again, light can penetrate in, which brighten up the staircase. Because normally staircase, they will, save on the cost. The whole thing will be covered up. There's no light, it will be very dark. So this will be the second living room. So as I mentioned, your neighbor, you have a temporary privacy whereby your neighbor haven't built anything yet. Yeah, so you have a temporary privacy. So check out this master. Massive space. Now obviously here is where you can put your bed. Here's your TV plug. Here's your insanely huge walk-in wardrobe. I guess here can split into for him and for her. So this is the larger space, normally is for her. And this is probably for him. So you can do a sort of hidden door right here instead. Let's head towards the bathroom. Yeah. So very big bathroom space, huge window, and this window has already been sort of laminated, yeah, for privacy purpose. Okay, this bathtub comes with a jacuzzi feature. You can see all the blower right there, so it's very huge. Right, so if you can see, all come with a built-in water heater as well. Let me just stand here just to show you the scale of it. Now this particular house comes with a balcony area outside, just in case you want to relax. This is space you can do for. So all the artificial turfing has already been done up. So yeah, it's a very impressive space just for a master. Right, come with a third bedroom, so you can gain a split DB box system whereby you can cover up with a cabinet. Alright, so that it doesn't look so out of the place. Yeah, you can do a cabinet nicely here. Right, third bedroom. Let's go towards the third bedroom. Very decent size. This is where you can put your bed. You can see the plug by the side here. Very comfortable. Yeah, very comfortable. Here comes the toilet. Alright, and here will be the fourth bedroom. Again, I really like this huge type of window. Right, huge type of windows. So let me just bring you towards this. And towards the, I would say they are actually the same size as the third bedroom. Yeah, same size. Toilet wise is also the same. Alright, so the wood actually covers the staircase, and same goes to here. So window panel already done up. And here is another living area. There's actually a water piping out there, so here you can probably do a kitchen bar. Right, you can do a bar, you can entertain your friends. Now this area comes with actually a jacuzzi, yeah, but they cover up. Yeah, they cover up. Comes with a jacuzzi feature right aside here. So imagine, you know, you have people coming here, you can relax here while enjoying the views of the green. And these trees are very mature already. So we head up. Here will be the fifth bedroom. Right, we have a huge space that will probably be your wardrobe space already, right at the side here. Let's climb right up here. Now we can take a look at the neighbor's swimming pool. Let's take a look at the bathroom. Yeah, almost the same theme, all uses slightly brown earth type of tonality. Sixth bedroom. Now this is definitely larger, yeah, than the fifth one. So here could be your either another walk-in wardrobe. Right, walk-in wardrobe. Yeah. So this is more towards elongated, right? Elongated. Plenty of windows, left and right. Right, this is the bathroom with the similar type of design. Wise, yeah, similar type of design. Yeah, very huge window. You can see here. Okay, not only here, but down here also they provide the glass panel. So it's pretty interesting. Obviously the lift goes up all the way towards the highest floor, and you can see this is the it's a niche brand, yeah, by niche. 7th bedroom. Okay, this is much more squarish type. Just want to show you the land side here towards here. So this is very nice. It's very squarish. You can put your bed. You can see your plug. It's right there. So this is where you place your bed instead. Now obviously I'll do some interior design for every one of the room. How it looks like with furniture and everything. And here come with the bathroom. So this bathroom is actually accessible towards the outside as well as for this room instead. Yeah, in case people wants to actually use the bathroom, they can easily go in without going into people's bedroom. So sometimes it's about privacy, sometimes about privacy. All right. That's all for the interior space. So not to forget, I want to show you the outside of the bungalow. So let's go. So right now we are outside of the house. So let's check from this side first. So just now, as I mentioned, you can park additional cars if you open up a gate. So entire place will be held with turfing already. This will be the swimming pool. Alright, so it's being covered up so that it's not dirty. So this is the swimming pool space. Water feature. And here will be the pump. Right, here will be the pump. So imagine, you have your breakfast or your dinner while listening to the cascading water feature. It gives you a calming effect, because of the sound of the water. Right, so we can't go one round, so I just want to go the other side. Here you have I believe this is for the water filter. You can install right here, the refuse area for your rubbish. And right here, you can do your plantation and stuff. The door, actually when you open, you can dry your clothes. So you can see the water outlet here. Right, this is for the hood and hob. So this is what just now I showed you from the inside. This can be your dog compound. Yeah, if you have any dog around here. Of course, if let's say the house is not big enough, you can do your extension right at the side. Right, do an extension. Now obviously you have a boundary between the border space, but to be honest, a lot of people, they use this to plant their stuff. Yeah, but your land is actually under here. So you can see a lot of the houses here, they follow this line instead. Alright. That's all for the outside part. Now if you're interested in this particular 3-story bungalow, do give our listing manager a call, like, share and subscribe to the channel. My name is Darren and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.